strange stone. This is a book that we hear about in the actual book called The World of Ice and Fire, where we learn all about the world of ice and fire, the name implies. And in it, we look at all kinds of things, including several things which seem to have strange and mysterious origins. We're about to talk about them. Specifically, these things are mysterious blackstone creations of unknown origins. They range from things in the Iron Isles all the way across the world in a Shy by the Shadows. So let's discuss them. First off, we have the Sea Stone Chair. In The World of Ice and Fire, we have this quote: "The throne of the Greyjoys, carved into the shape of a kraken from oily black stone, was said to have been found by the first men when they came to Old Wake." Now, Archmaester Haerg, I hope that's how you pronounce that, once speculated that that above legend was maybe even true, that the chair was made by people from across the Sunset Sea, but he later dismissed this. Maester Karras, on the other hand, also speculated the same, and we have no evidence that he dismissed this claim, though he himself had no actual evidence of that claim either, so yeah. Though we never actually see Maesters be consistently right, so we have to take all their claims with a bit of a grain of salt. Now, Maester Theron claimed the Deep Ones, basically half fish people, made the Sea Stone Chair, as well as the base of the High Tower, due to the similarity in the stone. Though this Maester lacks any factual basis for this claim. Now we're about to talk about the High Tower, or its base anyway, so ignore the entire upper section. The base is a huge plain maze-like single block of black stone, which, as previously mentioned, is similar to the stone used in the Sea Stone Chair. It's often believed to be Valyrian, except it's just too plain, since the Valyrians loved making intricate things with their molten stone creation things. And the simpleness of it just isn't normal for Valyrians. And as mentioned in the previous slide, it is theorized that the Deep Ones made it, but again, virtually no factual basis. Yet another theory from Maester Querulon is that the maze makers, famous for their mazes in Lorath, are responsible for the creation due to its labyrinthine nature. The Toadstone. Again, from this book. Pretty much anything in quotes, pretend it's from, just assume it's from this book, unless otherwise stated. On the Isle of Toads can be found an ancient idol, a greasy black stone, crudely carved into a semblance of a giant toad of malignant aspect, some 40 feet high. I don't know about you, but a 40-foot toad? That's a big frog. The people of the island are pretty fish-like, too, which is a little odd, and are believed to actually maybe be descended from the people who made the actual toadstone, so interesting. Yin, described as older than time, built of oily black stone, which is, again, the only book that we've been drawing quotes from. Yin is a ruin that's been abandoned for pretty much ever, and has no jungle that has actually grown towards it, really, which is weird, since the Thoros, the continent it's on, is pretty much covered in jungle. Now, many people have attempted to settle Yin again. And also for maybe Nymeris, because we don't actually know what happened to her people that decided to settle there. They've all ended in tragedy. So, yeah. a shy by the shadows. So this is an entire city of this mysterious thing. Stuff. Where it's a city which entirely has been made out of a greasy, unpleasant feeling black stone. Yeah. That sounds wonderful to live in. You know, especially with the poisoned water, the lack of the need for shipping in food to survive. Great place to live. A Sahai? I don't know. Anyways, this is a place where nothing is forbidden, so they probably have a lot of stuff that they have access to for information that otherwise you wouldn't be able to get your hands on because, you know, forbidden. Yet even with all that access to all that information, the Ashai, sure, do not claim to know who built their city. Which when you have all that knowledge know-how, and none of them know who built it, pretty mysterious. The 5 forts, made of fused black stone and reaching almost 1,000 feet tall, they guard Yi on its northeastern frontier. Some believe possible Valyrian involvement, but this is easily dismissed as they predate the Freehold's rise. Yeah. They predate Valyria. They're old. Now, some legends say that they were raised by the Pearl Emperor during the morning of the Great Empire to keep out the Lion of the Night. Or, which is basically the Lion of the Night is one of the gods of Yi, who, according to legend, sort of helped in the bringing of the Long Night, or something like that. I'm not 100% sure on their religion. We don't really hear much about it. The Yi Stone. This is a pretty short one and more a way that these things, material source for these things than an actual thing built, but still worth mentioning. Which, according to the legend in Yi, an emperor called the Bloodstone Emperor cast down the true gods of Yi and worshipped a black stone that had fallen from the sky. Sounds moderately similar to the other strange stones. So my conclusions? Half-fish people found a black meteorite and decided, let's make stuff out of it. And thus we have all these strange, mysterious things. Now this actually brings up a bit of a question. Where did these half-fish people, or or deep ones, come from? Wait, no, not that question. Where did they go? And if you have any problems with this theory, post them in the comment. If you like this theory, post them in the comments. If you think I'm being an idiot, there's a video for you to post that in the comments of. Or I guess you could do it here if you're lazy. But that's all for now. Thank you all for watching. See ya.